Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another Dragonheir video. Today we're going to go over the patch notes. This is actually the best patch that I've seen so far since we've launched. It's been 1 month since the game has been open. Let's pull up Discord and talk about it. We had one other patch on June 7th, but it was mostly just bug fixes and optimizations. No really quality of life stuff besides maybe the UI scaling. No other really significant, I'll call it, changes to the game. But this one, on the other hand, it actually took care of two of the things that were kind of my biggest complaints about the game. So I'm yeah, excited about it. So let's go through. So I'll talk about all of these. I'm just gonna go through and read this, and then I'll go through in-game and show you what it actually means and all that good stuff. So added an equipment plan feature where travelers may edit and save their own plans in a convenient way. This is kind of confusing wording, but it's saying that they've added a loadout feature to save your gear set. So now you can save your gear set, and then you can swap them more easily between different heroes. So I'll show you that in a minute, and I'll show you how I'm doing it, in my opinion on how that works out. So yeah, add a pop-up prompt displayed when the hero has unequipped. Yeah, so if you put someone into a game mode, it'll give you a pop-up saying they don't have all their gear on them. So that's good. Added a description page on the current progress of Feywild to the map and other related interfaces. Description, I'll go look at that in a minute. I'm not sure what's on there. Added description page on the Pillar of Trial to the map and related interfaces. Added a broadcast prompt displayed when a legendary hero is summoned in the horn. I saw this the other day. Someone got an Oster from the horn. I saw it last night. It shows like a pop-up on everyone's screen, which is honestly, I kind of like that feature. It's kind of cool. It's kind of fun to see when other people on your server pull something from the horn, because you know it's kind of a low chance to do that. Add an update prompt displayed when an important hotfix is available. Okay, so sometimes you gotta restart the game, re-download the update, and then you get whatever the hotfix is. So I guess there'll be a prompt. Added leaderboards to Feywild and Pillar of Trial. Okay, that's fine. They can be viewed in the normal spot or the homepage of either of those game modes. Okay. Optimize hero skill descriptions. Skill effects and damage values are much clearer now. This is a huge change. That was kind of one of my biggest complaints, is they hide the damage multipliers, they hide the internal cooldowns, they hide the base crit chance of some abilities and stuff like that. So they fixed it. I'll go through and I'll show you that in a minute here. Fix the wrong display of base for the following heroes: Pargu, Loris, and Livia. I don't know what that means. Let's go check out Pargu real quick. And let me just talk about it, some other stuff that's going on in game right now. Pargu, he is lightning. I don't think I built Pargu. Pargu, no, he can't be lightning, can he? I don't know what Pargu is. What's Pargu? Is it frost? Okay, whatever. I don't know what happened to Pargu. Pargu was nerfed a little bit, and then they kind of brought him. He was like really used to. Here we go. Okay, he is frost. Okay, change the base, they said. I wonder if it's base stats. People were saying he had really poor base stats, but he was support or something like that. I don't know. Apparently this guy hit really hard. They nerfed him, and now he doesn't hit quite as hard, so. Okay, don't know what happened there, but let's talk about skills. Let's talk about skills. So, if I look at, I don't know, let's look at Hivitar. So, Hivitar, before, when you click their skill, it says just deals cold damage. Now they added this little details button, and if you click that, it shows that it's, 60, does it change anything else? No, so it shows the damage multiplier now, 640% cold damage. She hits quite hard, so that's a pretty big multiplier. This one's 320. That one still hits pretty decently hard, so that's that. I never realized only a 75% chance to inflict frost on that. No wonder she can never keep up frost. Yeah, so she only has one thing that does frost. Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so it additionally deals derived cold damage over time to them. Here we go. So changes the weather for 15 seconds. It additionally deals 22% attack derived cold damage over time to them. So again, this means it does a percentage of attack, and or derivative damage is inflicted or is modified by enlightenment, but it cannot crit. Okay, so there's that. Boss enemies with HP below 15% will be executed. Boss units are immune to the execution, but receive an additional 600% attack instead. Wow, I never actually realized. Look at how much more damage that is to a boss. That's quite interesting. Attack targets current HP. It says that because of the 15% trigger. Okay, so that's cool. You can see all the multipliers now for heroes. So if I look at her multiplier, 370% attack. And let's compare that to like his. His is 150, but it's times 5, I think. Doesn't really say if each one deals 150 or it's 150 total. It's got to be each one, right? Because I do think he hits a little bit harder than Felicity does. 300% on her battle skill, 300% on his battle skill. He does 500% versus Hivitar's 640. Okay, so he does 500, but he also has this 80% here, so it's kind of like 580. This tracking just hits again with anyone with frost, so that's cool. 100% chance to inflict frost as well, as long as you have enough accuracy to land it, which I really don't. I don't build a lot of accuracy on him. Yeah, okay. Fires 3 enemies, each doing this with a 50% chance of ignoring defense. 40% attack. Okay, so now we have all the damage multipliers, which is quite nice. Quite nice. All the damage multipliers we got going on here. 500% attack. I thought he hit quite hard. Berengar, the tank, actually does hit pretty hard. He actually does some decent damage for me sometimes. So if you can get a little bit of attack on him, maybe a tiny bit of crit. Obviously, don't go ham on offensive stats, but okay, so 500 on him versus 300. Okay, now if I compare like this summoner to one of the other ones, what does this one do? Oh, it doesn't. It's only legendaries? Wait a sec. Oh, he didn't get a damage multiplier. Okay, so there's some heroes who didn't quite get the damage multiplier added. He's got nothing for some reason. They forgot about him. Okay, so 360 damage. Then the dragon fires another 360. Okay. Yeah, okay. What does she do? 900% cold damage. Wow, as a support. No shit. She probably has a lower base attack, if I had to guess. So let's see. 1272. He's got 1500. Okay, so he's got a little bit lower attack. I guess that's why her multiplier is a little bit harder, a little bit higher. It's also single target and all that. So, okay, interesting. Interesting. Cool. Cool. Oh, here we go. When inflicted with a control, the hero is immune. When the hero is inflicted with a control, ignores the control, and has a 100% chance to inflict frozen, this skill takes offense once every 6 seconds. Ah, there we go. They have the internal cooldowns. Yes! Okay, so before you couldn't see internal cooldowns. There was another one of like the rares here that you could not see the internal cooldown. So she's either really good or really bad. Let's check out her. This is the one I was wondering about. Ah, damn it, they didn't change it. This skill only takes effect once per period. Okay, so they have some work to do. They have a lot more detailed tooltips, but it seems they did forget a lot of the heroes. Like this one, this skill only takes effect once per period. What's a period? How long is that? Is that 1 second? Is that one battle? Is that 1 year? You don't really know. So they got some work to do, but this is a huge improvement. A huge improvement. Honestly, this is one of... Wow, 800% attack. No wonder Netta hits so hard. Dude, what's her multiplier? 400%. Damn. Netta, the beast. What a beast. What a beast. Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. Saved gear sets. Probably my favorite part. How did I forget about that? So, saved gear sets. So, if you go into your hero list, if you click the equipment, and then you just click any piece of equipment, they have this new little box right here, and it's an equipment plan. You can save 20 of them, which is enough. I doubt people are using more than 20 heroes consistently, but I do swap gear fairly often, so This is pretty useful for me. So you can see if I'm on my Hivitar, which I didn't realize that's actually not how you spell it. There is no I in front of the V. But anyways, so you can swap gear. So if I have like another piece of gear from another hero, you can see, oh, if I swap this, I am going to lose 500 attack, but I gain some crit and I gain some crit damage. So kind of cool. You can save all these sets. It does only save the 4-piece set, which is probably fine. I save these with their names so I remember who they're actually built for. But that's so basically you can like tailor sets towards people. Oh, hey, there's the horn. Someone got a freaking what's her name? Something. Anyways, so wow, that distracted me. Anyways, runes. So you can keep your runes on your hero, keep your artifact on your hero, and then you can just swap the 4-piece sets. You can custom tailor 4-piece sets to each hero because, you know, if you have different runes, you're gonna have different stats. So you may need less or more crit rate depending on the hero. But pretty cool. That was a feature that is highly requested. A lot of people don't have a lot of gear. I mean, even myself, like if I look at like crit rate, gloves, like, I just have terrible crit rate gloves, right? I only have one that even has any crit damage on it, and it's got 4 rolls into resistance. You know, I just have awful. I got this one, which is kind of okay, crit rate with a little bit of attack. But I just have such bad gear that I want to swap my gear often. I'm going to farm this gear dungeon for a while, get some gear, and I'll probably make some new save sets that are really, really strong. Maybe I'll just try to make like 5 of them. You know, a tank, a support, and a couple of DPS sets and stuff like that. So, huge improvement to the game. Huge improvement for quality of life, for sure. So that's pretty sweet. Now, they've also added some really good events in game. And if you don't know, oh, I don't know where to find it. Oh, here we go. I found it pretty quickly. Okay, so if you don't know, if you click in this little DNA strand over here, Clepsydra Trail, if you click this box right here, you can see what happens. So you can see this. Legendary Forge Material drop rate increased. That unlocked today. And this dungeon right here has a higher drop rate right now. Is it this dungeon only? Is it this dungeon only? Let's see here. Fortune Seeker. Here we go. So, event rules. During the event, you can earn points by clearing Grave of Venom. Make sure you claim your rewards. Okay. The drop rate was increased like crazy in here. Like crazy. So that's been pretty sweet. Farm this right now. Use all your stamina, etc. But look what else they added. Oh, it's behind my head. You can't see it. They added a master scroll at the end, and you still get 4 stamina consumables, right? So that's awesome. I'm gonna use all 7, and I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna go ahead and do some more battles in here. Master scrolls though, these are very valuable, and they're starting to add them. I think the developers are learning. They're starting to give us some stuff for our effort in the game. You know what I mean? Feels bad when you spend a lot of time doing all this stuff in game and the rewards aren't really up to par, you know, up to your expectations. So now they're finally giving away some of the master scrolls, which is good. You know, free-to-play players are really going to be needing these. I talked to someone, I think yesterday, who said they were free to play, and I think they said they had like 6 scrolls so far, maybe 5. So that's almost to the point where you can book your legendary. So as soon as you get a legendary, as long as it's a fairly decent one, you can book it. Now, when the season reset happens, the scrolls stay on your hero. And if you have any in your inventory, they stay in your inventory as well. So either put them on a hero or just leave them if you want to wait until next season, but you won't lose those. So, okay, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like and the subscribe button. I'm stoked for this update. This was a breath of fresh air. I was really worried about this game for a little bit, not going to lie. It seems like the devs are finally learning their lesson and starting to implement some stuff that really makes a difference in the game. Really makes people happy to play the game instead of the opposite. So props to you guys, and that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.